Hmm. So you want to talk about Blu-rays, huh? Well, you came to the right place. Oh yeah, that's right. Dudes, I'm going to talk to you today on Blu-ray Vlog about a couple of flicks here that I've watched recently. The Blu-ray version of Lethal Weapon is up first. The original from 1987. And when I say 1987, it makes me cringe because I remember when this movie was brand new. I'm dating myself a little bit, guys. This was like every little macho boy's movie that, I mean, any kid around that time that grew up around the late 80s, early 90s had to have seen Lethal Weapon and Die Hard like a million times. Movies like that, they were just like these big blockbuster. See, the first one, in my opinion, wasn't too much of a big blockbuster movie, but it was more serious than its sequels that followed. That's one of the reasons why I think it was more or less like a serious cop movie, and I'm so glad that it came to the Blu-ray format. This is, of course, a value purchase at Wally Mart. It isn't a decked out special edition or anything like that. In fact, it's not even the director's cut of the movie. I have the director's cut DVD that I got for dirt cheap a couple of years back for like $3 or something, but it does support the additional scenes, the deleted scenes, and a trailer on this disc. It is 1080p high definition, 1:8:5 ratio. The special features are standard definition, 480p. Dolby Digital 5:1 audio on this disc. Guys, this is the best this movie has ever looked. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm not going to disrespect the Lethal Weapon movie because I absolutely loved it, especially the first one. I really loved the Lethal Weapon movie. It was a groundbreaking action movie, I think, and it just had that really good thing that it needed to be a big blockbuster. But as far as the Blu-ray is concerned, guys, I've got to be honest whenever I'm going through these Blu-rays, and it hurts me to even say this. The Blu-ray looks good, but it's just a step up from DVD. I mean, it has some really great looking scenes in it, but if you have a good digitally remastered copy of the first movie or even the director's cut that's out, you may want to just stick with that till they come up with like a special edition of this one. I got it because it's one of my favorite movies, but I gotta say, it looks better than the DVD. The sound is very clean, but it's not decked out with a whole ton of special features, so unless you just have to double dip, I would probably just hold off on this one. That's just my personal opinion on it. Me personally, I wanted it because I like to watch it. I drag it out at least once a year, probably around fall time when I get into a lot of action movies. I like to watch Die Hard and stuff like that. So there again, guys, if you're just in the market and it's one of your favorite movies, and you don't mind a little bit of grain here and there, plus just remembering that it's an older movie, but it just doesn't look like they did much extra to clean it up. I would probably wait for a later re-release of it, probably later on down the road. My gut's telling me that later on down the road you're probably going to start seeing a lot more double feature Blu-rays and triple feature for that matter, or even all four Lethal Weapons on one disc or two disc sets or something like that. So you may want to wait a little while on this one. That's just my opinion. Next one on the Blu-ray vlog docket for today, G.I. Joe, a real American hero. It's the Rise of Cobra, guys, on Blu-ray. I gotta say, guys, I gotta step back for a second and tell you, if you're a product of the late 70s, early 80s era, on into the late 80s, as myself, you're gonna just have to have some G.I. Joe in your diet. This was a gift from my mother at Christmas time. I got it and I was just like, dude, this is like being a kid all over again. I got G.I. Joes growing up and I was really heavy into G.I. Joe toys. I mean, I had all the vehicles, all the little action figures. Not all of them, but I had a bunch of them, and I used to play with them a lot. And I got this and it was kind of like, dude, I was like 10 years old all over again. I was like, man, I got G.I. Joe for Christmas. But guys, I got to be honest, going over the Blu-ray features on Blu-ray vlog here, this is one of those that stands out, just like some of the others that I've talked about on the Blu-ray vlog here, some of the newer movies like Public Enemies and Inglourious Bastards, things like that, where they are meant to be seen on HD. You have to get this one on HD if you're going to buy G.I. Joe, guys. You can buy the DVD for probably about the same amount as the Blu-ray out there, guys. I researched it a little bit. But Blu-ray special gives you a few special features more. I would like to tell you the disc 1 has a feature commentary with director Stephen Sommers. I usually don't like Stephen Sommers movies, but this is one case where I like the movie. I like to turn my brain off and just turn back into childhood and watch the action unfold. So there again, not a real big fan of his movies, but this one I kind of like. This too sports all the behind the scenes, the making of G.I. Joe, the next gen action, the amazing visual effects, all the behind the scenes that you could ever want. I mean, it goes on and on and on and on. I had to spread that special features disc over a couple of evenings whenever I got my chores done. It was kind of really in depth. It comes with a digital copy for Mac and PC, which is kind of nice if you want to put it on the old laptop or your iPod. There again, guys, hands down, the best version you should get. I'm willing to bet you, though, if you just want the movie and you don't care too much about special features, this is going to be one of those sort of like the new Star Trek film or Iron Man where it's going to look just as good, or Batman Begins or Batman The Dark Knight or whatever. Those are going to look good on DVD anyway because they're really painstakingly perfect looking films. I mean, I'm not going to say they're perfect films, but they're just perfect looking films. So this falls right into that category where if you like G.I. Joe and you want to see the movie in its best format available, get the Blu-ray. But if you just want to see the movie and you only watch it every once in a while, probably stick with the DVD. This has been Blu-ray Vlog for today. Hope you guys are enjoying it. Leave me your comments, questions, and concerns. I will try to comment more. I've been having some computer problems here lately, and just been able to get some uploading done on the fly, just wherever I can upload from on a little flash drive. The old home PC here has been zapped by lightning, I think, so, and editing on my little mini laptop is kind of a pain. So watch for more Blu-ray vlogs in the future. I won't let it keep me down. I'm going to fight the power and carry on the love affair with Blu-ray goodness.